I never imagined I'd be the kind of person who could catch someone I loved betraying me. We'd been married for 7 years. On the outside, we looked perfect. Friends always said how strong our marriage seemed, how deeply we cared for each other. I believed it, because I wanted to. I thought love was meant to feel steady, safe. But one night, that illusion broke in the most brutal way possible. It started with small changes. Subtle things I barely noticed at first. She began locking her phone, smiling at messages she didn't want me to see, staying out late for work, and suddenly putting extra effort into her appearance whenever she knew I'd be home. I tried to ignore it, telling myself I was overthinking, that maybe I was just being paranoid. I wanted to believe she loved me. I truly did. Then came the night that changed everything. I couldn't sleep. Something in my gut told me to check her messages. I know it sounds desperate, controlling even, but I couldn't ignore it. I picked up her phone while she was in the shower and scrolled through the messages I wasn't supposed to see. That's when I found it: flirty texts, suggestive pictures, conversations that left no doubt she had been cheating. And her explanation? My heart froze. Just for fun, she wrote. Just for fun. As if 7 years of marriage, a life built together, could be casually toyed with. I sat in silence, trying to make sense of it. How could someone who claimed to love me do this? She didn't seem sorry. Didn't seem to grasp the weight of her betrayal. The messages were casual, joking, as if it were nothing. Rage consumed me. I could barely breathe, couldn't think. And then clarity. I realized I couldn't forgive her. Not now, not ever if she continued treating our marriage like a game. I filed for divorce the next day. I didn't argue. I packed my things and stayed with a friend. The legal process was cold, mechanical, but strangely cleansing. Every signature, every document reminded me I was reclaiming myself, my life, my dignity. Friends were shocked. Some called it a mistake, asking how I could end a marriage over what they called a mistake. But it wasn't a mistake. It was a choice she made repeatedly, knowing it would hurt me. Weeks passed as I tried to rebuild my life, focus on work, and regain normalcy. Then, out of nowhere, she reached out. "Can we talk?" she wrote. At first, I ignored it. Why respond to someone who caused me so much pain? But curiosity, anger, and a flicker of old love drew me in. I finally agreed to meet. The cafe felt heavy the moment I walked in. She looked different, pale, anxious, desperate. Her previous confidence, the arrogance of her betrayal, was gone. She reached across the table, hands shaking. "I made the biggest mistake of my life. I never meant to hurt you this badly. Please, just hear me out." She begged, cried, promised to change, to do anything to make things right. Every word aimed to pierce the heart I thought I had closed forever. I remembered the years we shared, the laughter, quiet mornings, plans we made. But the phrase that haunted me, "just for fun," cut too deep. I said calmly, without raising my voice, "What you did isn't something I can forget. You treated us like a joke. I can't unfeel it, and I can't pretend it didn't happen. I'm sorry, but it's over." Her face fell. She cried harder, clutching the table, trembling. She begged, pleaded, offered anything to prove remorse. But I was resolute. Self-respect isn't negotiable. Love doesn't exist where betrayal is excused as a game. I walked away feeling a mix of sorrow and relief, as if I'd survived something catastrophic and emerged stronger. In the weeks that followed, I rebuilt my routine, my sense of self. I learned to enjoy my own company, to trust myself again, to let go of illusions I'd clung to. There was closure, knowing I faced the betrayal, made the hard choice, and stood firm despite her emotional storm. Looking back, I realize some people are capable of immense selfishness, and some mistakes are unforgivable. Protecting your heart sometimes means walking away, even when love and history scream otherwise. I lost a wife, but I gained a life I didn't have before, a life defined by my choices, not her betrayals. And for the first time in years, I felt free.
And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps support the channel. Leave a comment below with the kind of story you'd like to hear next. Your ideas motivate me to create more amazing stories just for you.